you follow me, I'll give you a hand job. Straight people should exist. I look like Katy Perry on testosterone. Queer community, trans, like you are actually needed in the world. I know you were told that you weren't needed and like you were like different, you're like too much, too loud, but you are necessary in the world.
Sometimes it helps.
More.
Yeah. That's why I haven't done any shoots too. What in you makes you want to know more of you and express yourself through the art of modeling and fashion and who you are?
Well, I was a late bloomer, so I didn't know what I wanted to do until later in life. Like during my teenage years, I was very like anxious, depressed, confused because I knew something was like wrong, and I was made to feel like I was the problem or I was the one to be scapegoated the most. So I had a lot of confusion, and so I went through a period where I was actually kind of mute, where I didn't want to speak or I didn't want to like live basically. So I picked up my phone camera because like all iPhones have cameras now. So I actually started behind the camera. So I have 2 accounts. One of them I just rebranded to Daisy Love Wilde, which is like my pop culture, like very highly aesthetic edited version of myself. And then my second account is Boy Basher. And Boy Basher is more like raw edits. So I started off with Boy Basher in the sense where I was filming just like landscapes, filming Modesto, like just like natural art. And then I started being like, oh, I want like a certain personality and character in front of the camera. So either I have to find people to do it, and obviously you've seen Modesto, there's really no opportunities. So I was just like, oh, why not me do it? So I gotta gain the confidence to go in front of the camera, and ever since then it's been like a natural transition of like who I want to be, who I'm gonna be, and like after I press that little record button, it kind of gives me like permission to be myself. Like without art, I wouldn't be sitting here right now how I'm looking and how I'm presenting myself. Like it really helped me a lot to start behind the camera, which is more about your mind, and then show off the heart in the front of it. It helped me really be more comfortable in myself in the sense that don't be afraid to be yourself anymore. Like you have balls, go in front of the camera. And then after that, I discovered a lot of my own personalities and kind of my purpose in life, and it kind of progressed since that. And now I'm doing it, modeling and acting for myself, but I'm also aware I'm doing it for other people that are like me. So it's queer community, it's Mexican, it's trans, it's a little unapologetic, and I know my references and pop culture references that inspired me. I needed to see them do it, so know that I could do it. So hopefully if I make it or I get far, I'm going to be a representation of you can do it too, because I wish I had someone like me inspiring me. So if I can do that for someone else, that's like awesome. And I like, right? It's like, and it kind of gives you another purpose to live because you're not really living for yourself anymore. What do you think of that?
I really love that. I want to say I wanted to cry a little bit because I feel like literally you're talking to me, but I feel like, you know, like I was saying earlier, we mirror each other, and I can see me in you because living through somebody else and knowing that you can do it too, it's like inspiring. And that's something that a lot of people have been telling me, and I'm like, why? Like, how? Like, I'm not doing anything. But just being yourself, you inspire others to live, you know. And that's what I mean when I say like I want to live out loud. But how can I? Because I haven't seen me do it. You know, I haven't seen me do it. But seeing you, knowing you a little bit more, hearing you talk about it, it's like I can do it too.
We have like this. We have like the same story. We're like part of the same community. So it's like we're like we understand what we're coming from and what it took to get to a point where we have to express ourselves, because we spent half of our life, even more, not expressing ourselves. And like now it's like, no one's gonna stop me anymore. But then you get to an age where it's like, wait, no one's stopping me from being myself. It's me that's stopping me from being me. And that's like the mind trip where it's like, why am I like stabbing myself? It's like, oh, like you look at who's poking you, like who's backstabbing me. It's like it's myself. Like what the hell?
It's our own self.
Yes, and it's like, okay, I need to drop the knife and like actually let myself be myself. And it is a little scary, but the opposite card of not being yourself is just so sad, and it's so dark, and it's like, I already been there. Like I don't want to go back there. And I think in the queer community in particular, we know that feeling more than like any other community, is like comparing to like the straight world. We know that feeling of like,
it's now or never.
Yeah, it's like when are you gonna like do it, you know? It's like it's really up to you. It's like
not saying or using this because we are who we are, but like, are you forever gonna be in the closet, or do you want to come out and enjoy life?
Because you're special, and you're enjoyable, and you bring joy. Okay, what am I? I'm trying to say enjoyment. I don't think that's a word. It is enjoyment.
Oh no.
Yeah. you bring joy to people, and you bring joy to the world, and you not letting that out is doing a disservice to people, and that's not a nice thing to do. And it's like, you are actually needed in the world. I know you were told that you weren't needed, and like you were like different, you're like too much, too loud, but you are necessary in the world. Like, I feel like I'm speaking directly to you, and I hope I'm speaking directly to other people, but I'm like speaking to myself too. I feel like I need to hear these words too, where it's like, you have something to give to the world, so give it to them. It's like, and it doesn't have to be loud and boisterous. It could be like silent or calm or like warm and like nurturing. And I know we're both Tauruses, so I kind of have a sense of mother energy, where it's like I kind of give off that too sometimes. Ugh, oh my god, fucking guys I fucking run into and that I date, they all want mommy, and I'm like, bro, you're like 20 years older than me. Why am I being mommy? But it's a Taurus energy where it's like you mother, and you like mother other people, and you're like, I wish I could be like a birth mother, but I can't. So I have to mother dogs and boys. And I guess myself, I have to like be my own mother. Which is like interesting. Right?
It's that self-love. You have to love yourself. So one thing I've learned is that
be the mom that you never had.
Be the bigger sibling you always wanted. That role model, you know? I feel like mine got taken away from me at an early age, so I didn't know, like, oh shit, like, what do I do? Well, she was in the medical field, so should I be a doctor? Should I do this? And I didn't know myself, you know? And that got taken away, so I was like, well, now what? Who do I follow? Like, what do I do? Who do I learn from? And as I got older, I was just like, well, I can do it by myself. I've been doing this for a while, you know? Like, I just have to keep going. And now that I'm a lot older than when I was going through that, I'm just like, oh, I just needed to pay attention to love me, to nurture me, because that person didn't appreciate it when I was being nurturing to them, or, you know, being that mother, that loving person, partner, whatever. Now thinking back, I'm just like, oh, if I would have just loved myself the way I am now back then.
Is your mother still with us?
Yeah, she's there.
Okay. So I was going to say, a good parent or a parent, once they cross over to the other side, all they really want is you to be yourself. They're not going to get happy because you have a diploma, or because you have like a certain award. It's like from the other side, I learned like from the God source or from like heaven, all they really want you to do is to be yourself. And they don't $1 million doesn't impress them. And once I learned that money doesn't matter in heaven, it's like you don't have to live for it like so overtly anymore. It's like all like your God or like your ancestors want you to do is to be yourself and like to let yourself experience the world. And a little like tip that I learned about learning about heaven and stuff is that maybe you chose to come to earth to express your personality and you're here to express your personality only for like 60, 70 years. So like express it because that's like what you wanted to do. Like maybe you came to earth to have fun and as your soul, as your personality, and don't hide it from people and don't be ashamed of it. It's like your gift is your personality. And I just like that idea. It like brings me calmness. Do you get that?
I feel the calmness that you're like giving off, and I feel like you saying that like my mom is still with me, but my dad isn't. And I feel like when I said I wanted the attention rather than the spoiledness.
Than the gift.
Yeah, my mom would give me things, and my dad would love me. And I wanted my mom's love. So it was like I always got the opposite of what was given to me.
I had the opposite. I had a absent father figure. You haven't noticed. But I was too, instead of gifted like with quality and love, I was gifted with money and shoes. So I was like, I can't be here, but here's $200.
Yes.
And it's like, what is like a kid gonna do with $200?
Yes.
Like, it's like they need more like the discipline and the trust and the like the authoritative figure.
Yes.
It's like, especially now, $200 don't get you far. Like,
literally.
it's like I wish I would have had the father in my life, but I'm also glad I did it because that specific father was not the father that I needed to grow into who I was going to be and who I was, and it could have been more harm than good. So can't change the past. I could only like use my trauma to my advantage, which is I'm an artist. It's like if I can't use my daddy issues in the real world without causing chaos, let me just use it in art. I'm going with my $9.99 app that I paid one time. And you could tell that the editing is kind of like DIY.
I was like, no, I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it, to be honest.
In my mind, I'm just telling myself it's part of the charm. Straight people should exist. Oh my god. I'm just playing. But not really.
I'm like, oh, nobody records that. It might be too blinding, so careful looking at the light.
No, it's my fault that I'm cold and I'm never wearing enough clothes. But I like to look cute.
To look cute all the time. I love that you want to know yourself a little more and bring out that Hispanic side, especially like going through whatever like society's going through right now. It's like an empowerment, you know?
It's gonna become important to present yourself unabashedly. And you know Chaperone?
No.
The artist? She's like one of us. She's part of the queers. So she's like a lesbian pop star right now, but she's like mainstream. So like the way she's presenting herself is so cool and it's so necessary. It's so like be yourself to the extreme. I feel like especially now, and since we're in America, that is what is needed. We're being told to hide ourselves, to go back in the closets, to be fearful of the world, and we need more people to present themselves 100%ly. Even if it like scares people. I feel like now is the time where it's like, no,
it's needed.
You need to do it. it's like it's not for you anymore. It's for everyone.
Yeah, that's
She's
one
awesome.
thing.
You have to listen to her.
I will.
You're gonna love
send
her.
me the
Oh my
the
god.
name.
Yeah.
Because I forget.
Yes. I know. Isn't it ironic? Like the people in our family are our biggest haters.
Yes.
It's like, get a hobby.
Where do you think I'm talking about it? But
yeah,
it's like,
same.
It's like one of the reasons why I moved here, because I just wanted to like detach myself from what I felt like was holding me back, and it was like that judgment, that like fear of being myself.
As well. I had to do that too, where it was like, I can't play this role that you've given me, and the role to me was like, only son, firstborn son to the family, only boy to my single mother. And so there, I just like, that's not my role. Like that's the role that was given to me, but I know myself, and I know the role I'm going to play, and it's not going to be the one that is given to me.
Yeah.
It's like, I talked to a lot of mothers recently, like in the last couple months, that are mothers to trans kids, and mostly younger trans kids. And I think I'm attracting them to see like what a mother can do and what a mother is supposed to do. And it's like very ironic to me, because I didn't have the most accepting like childhood of growing into myself, and I discovered that I'm presenting myself as a transgender girl, a transgender woman. So it's really cool to see like actual mothers and having really young trans kids, and like the message that I give to them is like, I know you have like all these problems and your kids are crazy and like everything, but thank you because you don't know like what you are doing and how you are raising them, and acceptance is enough. That is like, I don't know if anyone's told you that, but like I want to tell you like, thank you for raising trans kids and like not making them double guess themselves and not bringing them shame. Yeah. Because I know in our community it's like shame. Yeah. Like it's the main thing that holds us back, and what connects us is that we've all been shamed. And I learned that I can't live with shame anymore. It's like, there's no point in living in shame. It's like, it's very low level. Yeah. So like, and I know, especially in the Mexican families, there is, it's very biblical in the sense where you can't be other than what's on your birth certificate. Yeah. So did you have to deal with a lot of shame, because I know you are a lesbian woman? Did you have to deal with shame as well growing up?
Yes.
And did it hinder you?
Yeah, it closed me off to doing whatever
to love, right?
To everything. I feel like I love that you're like attracting people like that, because just like you said, acceptance, and just having that acceptance, it's like kills everything. It shatters the glass bubble that we're in, and we're like, oh my god, like
shame is a killer. Yeah, it like, kills everything.
That's all we want, is just to be accepted, because we're human. Like no matter what, I can love anybody, but I'm attracted to them because we're beautiful, you know. And it's just like, I mean, I'm attracted to anybody. I think you're beautiful too. From the moment I saw you, I was just like, oh my god, look at his eyes.
Thank you. It's the 4 pounds of makeup on my face.
No, you did not have makeup on that day.
Is there any other gay or queer community in your immediate family, or are you the only one?
I think I may be the only one that I know of.
I learned through hearing other people's stories is that the gay kid in the family is a gift. It's a gift to the family in the sense that it is bringing new knowledge, and you are a direct mirror to a judgment to them. Because and the core of religion, it's like no judgment, right? So it's like, if you really believe in no judgment, then like here's a gay kid, and it's like, are you gonna judge them or not? And they usually do. Yes. And it's like, isn't that an oxymoron to like your whole religion? Is like not to judge. Oh my God. So I feel like the gay kid or the queer kid in every like family household or any like lineage is there to like test the family and to give them new knowledge and to like really figure out trust and faith. So, and once I figured that out, I was just like, oh, I'm just like a mirror to my family. I am like, I mean, my immediate family is literally just me and my mom. It's like just me and her. So it's like, but I come from her family. So it's like, I'm going to be like the one that starts a different life path in our lineage, and it's going to be art. I want to chase that, and I'm going to do it because here's another knowledge thing I learned, that if one person in a generation follows their purpose and completes it and it's something new, it can heal up to like 7 generations after. So again, you're not really just doing it for you, you're doing it for a lot of generations either after. And that's what like kind of keeps me inspired. It's like you're doing it for you, but you're also doing it for people who aren't even born yet. And that can be like too hippy dippy. But I really think I think there's truth to it. It's like a one person that lives their authenticity heals way more than we're even aware of.
I feel like I've been living through that, because I feel like now that I'm a great aunt, I'm just like, oh shit.
We're teachers.
But,
and if you said you wanted to be a teacher, you are. Your soul is a teacher to your family, especially like Mexican families are a little more outdated on their beliefs. So it's like, well, okay, I'll come in as a soul into your family line to be the teacher, to like teach you guys certain stuff. And that's like, it's really cool to like think like that. It's like it brings importance to who you are. And hopefully kids aren't still being like shunned. You know?
I feel like I'm living through that, and it's really hard to accept it, because I just want to live through it and not think about what I'm actually doing, like healing not just me but more people around me.
You're healing even if you're not aware of it. You're still teaching even if you're not aware of it.
And I do get people like telling me stuff like that, like, oh, you know, you're going through all this and you can see it, you're like, you handle it so well. And I'm like, oh my God, but you have no idea what I'm going through. And
it's like, oh my God, did I show you my soul? I have to hide it again. So I'm a psychology turned art major dropout. There's a lot of words. So really? Oh my God, really? So I was a psychology major, and then I got bored. So I was like, okay, let me do art. And then I dropped out because COVID and stuff. And then, okay, so I tried learning guitar. So they made me cut my nails off. I was like, okay, I really want to commit to this. So I done it, and I was just like, I want my nails back. So I'm a like psychology a dropout as well. So it's like, I don't know where I was going with that. Here's my bad advice. I feel like everyone should go to college and drop out. But here comes a lesson I learned. I used college to figure out what I wanted to do. So I thought it was going to be psychology. And once I tested it, and I was like, oh, don't want to do that. So it led me to art. And after that, and then after getting out of that, it led me to what I want to do. So I used college to help me figure out what I wanted to do in life. So I feel like there's no badness in trying things out and not having it work out, because you will be led to what you want, because you're like trying different things. So like I tried the school route and I just couldn't do it. I kind of grew up like teaching myself and kind of fast learning. I couldn't do it. So I was just like, let me just pick up my iPhone and let me just like, I have a lot of inspirations. I'm like a pop culture nerd. I'm like an audiophile. Like I love music and I love pop culture. So the way I want to present myself now is like, I love pop culture so much. Why not be a part of it? I would like to be a part of pop culture and like be like a reference. I'm like a curator. So instead of like writing it down, let me just wear it and like be the image. Like I'll ask you your inspirations. Like if you have any art inspirations, Mine are mostly pop stars.
Yeah.
So my biggest inspirations are Sky Fiera, Ethel Cain, Lana Del Rey, a little bit of Taylor Swift, all females,
Yeah.
and Halsey. Like those are my biggest inspirations. So in my mind, I just want to like put all of them in a blender and then throw myself in it and like make a smoothie and give a smoothie to the world. And it seems like they like it on the internet. I hope they like it.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Those are my inspirations. Mine are all really pop culture and pop starry. What are your inspirations?
Maria Felix.
Wow.
If you know who she is,
Mm-hmm.
just her face and just that era, the black and white era. I love black and white because it just focuses on the details. So Maria Felix was like one of my inspirations that I wanted to do photography, and I love sharp dry lines. I love like our facial structure. It's in my birth chart that I'm a manifestor, and I was like, that makes sense. Whatever I want, I get it.
You see, I'm doing this art thing, and this is my test of if Taurus is the master manifester. It's said to be. So this art thing on the internet that I love, and that's what I'm passionate about. That's me testing my manifesting possibilities. hopefully it works.
It's going to work, and you are going to be whoever you want to be because that's how it's going to be. It's. I feel like life is unfolding, literally, like right here.
If you're not growing, then like, why are you wasting your time?
Yeah.
You know, I know we all want like relaxation and like solitude moments, and I have had a whole life of it.
Yes.
I've done my whole life was introspection. Now I have to like live the introspection, and I like to live like a little like. I like to present myself a little artificially and a little like super aesthetic based, but I think you can like tell it's like there's an introspection in there, or like it's coming from somewhere deep. Because I like to tell people I grew up a shy kid, but then I talk to my like best friends from school and they're like, you were not shy. And I'm like, what? But to me, I feel like I have like introspective personality. So whatever I'm talking about, whoever I'm talking to, it's coming from a point of like listening, and it's coming from a point of like understanding, which I kind of love that gift that I have to myself, and I love offering that to other people. And it's not something I do on purpose. It's like something that just like comes out, and it's like I'm so aware of judgment and like being judged that I have a certain personality now where I don't allow myself to be judged or criticized to a fault. I think everyone should have a little bit of criticism, but consider who you're taking your criticism from. Like, only accept criticism from your peers or from people you respect. Don't accept judgment from a common folk or like someone like. It's like a soccer player doesn't ask advice from a football player. They're playing on different fields, right? So like, take criticism from your peers. So I don't like let myself judge other people, which is kind of bad. I end up dating like bad guys. But I don't live a world of judging, and I don't allow myself to be judged by other people. Do you have like a certain like I start hearing you talk, do you like have a lot of judgment thrown towards you?
Yeah.
Yeah? That sucks.
It does. Because then I'm like, I don't want to be the victim. I don't want to feel like the victim. I just want to like go about my life.
Yeah, I want to live my life. I don't want to talk about my life.
Yeah.
Like, I want to live it. Like,
I feel like just growing up, that's just like, oh, you can't do that. Why do you cut your hair? Why do you dress like that? Why do you do this? Why do you care so much?
Did you ever go through a rebellious phase?
I don't. Maybe I feel like I tried, but then I was just like, okay, I'm sick of it. I'm doing this now.
Yeah, it seems like you had like someone like dampening your personality growing up. Like,
everybody and their moms.
That sucks. I did too, but then it sucks, but I got a little mean where I was just like, no, you will not judge me, because that says more about you than it does me, and like I don't let that into like around my atmosphere anymore. And it's like I had to do that. I had to get a little mean in the sense of like, if you're not gonna respect me, then you shouldn't be around me.
Yeah.
But the people that judge it's because they judge themselves, and the people that give hate is because they hate themselves. It's like, and if you're not able to give someone respect, it's because you don't respect yourself. And I've like been around like people where it's like, oh, you don't respect me because you don't respect yourself. So it's like, okay, one of my favorite icons, you know who RuPaul is, right? So the saying is, what's the saying, if you can't love yourself, how are you gonna love somebody else? So I've noticed a judgment doesn't come from love. It comes from like hate, and it's like yes, and it's just like not a frequency that I want to fuck with.
Yeah.
I learned about being queer is that a lot of us are kicked out of our families. Like I'm speaking for like the community. A lot of us are like outcasted from our friend groups or from our families. Like some people are literally kicked out of their houses. So I learned the phrase chosen family. So you get to choose your family. You're not just your family that you come into isn't always your family. Just because you share the same last name, it doesn't make them your family. At least I learned from being queer is that you get to choose your family, and you get to be family members to other people that don't share the same last name to you, and they actually take care of you as like a family member should. A lot of our family members are like enemies. Like it's like bro, like okay, you know the mind twist that I found out positive that happens about being outcasted that helped me is that there's a karma to being gay or to being queer, and there's a karma to being outcasted because it sends you into a room, right? And it literally sends you into the metaphorical closet to like start introspecting yourself. And maybe you wouldn't have introspected yourself if you weren't forced into there from like your outer family. So there is a certain blessing to being like outcasted. This is me trying to find the positive of that. There's a certain gift to being pushed into the closet because now you have to like think for yourself, think about what you want to do, find your own interests. And the positive is you gain strength to live as yourself because you were told not to. And like you come out with a certain strength of like, no, I know myself, and what I've been told and what I've heard is you know yourself more than your parents. Like a soul knows themselves more than anyone else. And you know who knows yourself more than you? It's your God. Your God knows you more than your parents. It's like, and that's what I love. It's that you know yourself so much that no one can really twist your mind or like mind fuck you or like confuse you because you know yourself. And especially like being queer, and I don't know if you can relate to it. It's like, no, I know myself. You're not gonna like tell me who I am. Do you have that sense of like it's strength, right? It's like a certain strength.
I feel like a lot of people do try to like tell me or force their opinion or before, you know. But before, that's what they would want to do with me, especially like meeting new people, new friends.
You can try it, and you can like try to win someone's love over, but then you realize that you're just wasting time.
Yes, and you're just putting yourself down. You're not putting yourself first.
And you know what the metaphor is? It's you don't have to keep putting your hand on the hot stove. You know you're gonna get burned. It's like no, it's changed. They're older now. It's like go ahead, put your hand on the stove. How many times are you gonna put your hand on the hot stove and you're gonna realize that? One, people don't change. I mean, okay, they do, but a lot of people don't change. And two, there's other people in the world. You don't. I know it sucks when it comes to family and you want the respect and love from your family members, but there's other people in the world. There's people that are gonna love you for who you are and not gonna change anything, and they're gonna uplift you. And there's people that are just going to poke at you and just going to bring you down a couple levels so they can feel bigger about themselves. And those people are not ones that I want to be around. And I made like the decision to like not be around this type of people, even if it comes to your own family. And I think that's just like a maturity lesson that I think will make sense to me and to other people if they're older and they realize that yeah, don't people please. Don't people please. You get nothing out of it. You don't get karma points. You don't get like water flowers. Don't water weeds.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. True.
That's what I learned.
That is true.
In the small communities that I come from, I'm kind of the only queer expression of queer artist like out there. So like so a lot of the other photographers don't work with me or contact me because they're like too like scared. I'm assuming. I'm assuming.
They're uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think they're uncomfortable.
Something natural that just I'm gonna call you like gross, like a natural beauty, like you're.
Oh, I changed my name to Daisy, so like a daisy.
Like a daisy. You're beautiful like a daisy, and I feel like some people, especially with our personality, they get uncomfortable. They're too real.
Oh no, you want the opposite card too? I learned that. What are my friends gonna think of this? So like they purposely don't do some stuff because of the reception they're gonna get from it, and it's just like sucks. So I just wait for like the right people to come to me, and like when you like connected, I was just like awesome. Like queer community, like we're like two queers working together to make something bigger than anything, and like we're helping each other, and I think that's like very special, very necessary, and I love being like a queer representation in my town, and I love that you were like, at least from my knowledge, the only like queer like photographer, and that's like, I think that should be like shown to the camera that it's you. I mean, do you love the mysterious vibe too?
I love the mysterious vibe. I feel like
I love the mysterious vibe too.
I never thought that it made a difference of me being me and
Me neither. I was kind of like that too because I started behind the camera, but then I was like, oh no, I have to go in front of it and like showcase queerness. And it's like, because I mean, you have internet, you have like we could see the world. It's like there isn't like really good positive representation of us, especially now. So it's like now you kind of have to like do it. And it's like, and like show your face and like let people know that no, this is what I do and I'm doing it and it's important, and like not apologize for it. And it's like, no, I'm gonna do this, and if you like it, then you like it, and if you don't, you don't. You can go watch like, what's a boring TV show? What's a boring TV show?
La Rosa de Guadalupe.
No, oh my god, I grew up watching it every fucking day.
It's so interesting.
With my grandma.
No, I gotta go to work. What's gonna happen?
No, the freaking shot at the end where like the wind's blowing like with the rose. It's like they have like a high fan on them. I'm like, oh my god.
I was thinking of that earlier. I saw it.
Okay, that's a good show. Let's see, what's some more like, okay, like Grey's Anatomy.
Okay.
It's like, go watch fucking Grey's Anatomy if you don't want to watch like cool stuff. Like,
I like this. I like this because, like you're saying, we're from a different audience, and it's like there's not. I don't feel like there's a lot of us. I don't watch a lot of us doing things, and like you said, people do get like, oh, what are people gonna think if I collab with this person? You know, I feel the same. Some people feel like that, or like some people exclude me from their events because I'm like this, and they want me to be like, oh, and I'm just like, oh, that's fine. I respect that. Like, I understand, you know. But still, like, if you don't want to be here, that's totally fine. Like, there's other people that and we'll do better because, like you said,
and there's less, but it's worth it. It's worth the wait.
Less is more. And
quality over quantity.
Yes.
Let's keep throwing metaphors at each other. But way more than that. And it's like, we're not the only gay people in the world, but we've come from small towns where it kind of built us a certain personality, and it gave us a certain like a little toughness in the sense that we had to grow up a little boisterous. Is that a word? Boisterous? It's a word, but I don't think I'm saying it right. It's fine. But I think the definition is like hard-headed. We kind of had to like our tried to say that. Hard-hearted. It was just like,
stubborn as fuck.
yes. But so it kind of made us see ourselves like little oddballs, little outcasts. But my favorite artists are the oddballs and the outcasts. Like I love me Lady Gaga, and I love me Chappell Roan. I love me all the outcasts because they are representing the outcasts.
Yes.
And that's to me, that's just what relates to me. And we all pick like certain celebrities or pop stars that relate to us, and I relate to the outcasts. So hopefully, like I get to be like a representation of the outcasts.
Yeah.
Like
I think you are.
that's my favorite role.
I think that's one thing that I love about you, who you are, who you present yourself to be. I love that you don't give a fuck, like you're just you. You know, like I don't know how to explain it. It's just you're just like this energy source walking by, glowing, like, and everybody just
it's my highlighter.
you make each other like, who is that? You know, you're representing yourself, but by doing so, you are showing others that it's okay to live.
I hope so. I hope so. I didn't know that was gonna be like my mission, but I feel like it's a mission I'll take on. It's like it's not hard for me to do. It used to be hard for me to like I don't know. I went through a weird phase where I was like shy and like mute and like I didn't really want to exist. Like every little depressed teenager listening to Halsey in 1975 and like and scrolling through Tumblr and like putting on black eyeliner. Like we all went through that phase. And I'm always gonna be in that phase. But I do like having a certain purpose and like I might look like I don't care, but I really do care a lot. Like I do care about a lot of things and like I prioritize I guess the self more than the common person. But come on, I'm an only child. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Oh, I am so self-centered.
I think it's good to do it. Everybody. I love it. I think you stand out from everybody and anybody. And that's one thing that attracted me to you. Like, just your aesthetic, the way you look, the way you carry yourself.
I did a lot of studying though. I studied a lot of pop culture. So I learned what a pop star is and what a star is and how to look like one and how to present yourself as one. So I have a lot of knowledge and a lot of useless knowledge in my head. Like I could have had like a master's degree in like something useful, but now I'm just like a pop culture like nerd.
Okay, this is gonna go big one.
I think I was thinking of this on the way here. It would be like really cool to do like a photo shoot like once a year between us, and like let's say some stuff does get big for us, but we like always like touch back. I think that would be like a really cool like docu series of like I'd say like a 5-year time lapse of like wow like look at us. Watch someone bloom.
Yeah.
Let's do that. And hopefully in 5 years from now I'll be like really pretty and I'll have like big fake tits.
Not that big. You're gonna be flying in your own plane, not even doing your own makeup.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Your
mom's gonna be drinking champagne.
That I paid for. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I everything I do myself. So I do editing myself, I do the acting myself, I do the modeling myself, I do the makeup myself, I do the fashion choices myself, I do everything myself. I do my hair myself to an extent. I have my mom helping me with my hair because like hair's like hard. And like so like I do everything myself. It's okay to ask for help. I learned that that's the lesson that I'm learning over time. It's like it's okay to ask for help. So like I get help from my mom. Now she's more like accepting and more open to me, and there's no judgment, and now we like there's respect between us. So it's like there's no judgment there anymore, and it's a very it's a very like it's a newer energy for us, and I really enjoy that. And there's something sweet about like having your parents or having your mom in particular help you with your shoots or help you like doll up. It's like I feel like there's something sweet to that. I think it's going to be an interesting story like in the future, like if something does big happen or like
when something big happens.
Okay, when something big happened. Yeah, you are the manifester. It's in your word choice. Like you live the trick to manifesting is you live as if it already happened and it already is happening, right?
Yes.
That's like the manifesting trick. So when something does big come along, it'll be a nice story to be like everything that you're seeing was like shot by me and my mom, and I've done all the makeup myself, and you can tell because sometimes it's like really cakey.
It's good.
It's like,
but hey, that's how Lana does it for some of her videos. So
yes.
It's art.
Yes, that's true. I really like I love Lana's aesthetic, and it was very like self done and DIY, and like and you could tell that she was channeling something that no one else is channeling. So she had no competition because she was in her own lane.
Yeah.
So hopefully I stay in my own lane, and I think I am. I think I'm in my own lane, channeling my own references and stories I want to tell, and there really is no competition.
Yeah.
Like a recent motto that I heard is, I think I heard it from Katy Perry. Oh my god, Katy Perry is my first pop star that I ever fell in love with. This is why I have black hair. It's because of Katy Perry. Literally, I'm like, it's so obvious she was my first pop star. I'm like copying her. Oh my god.
You look better.
I look like Katy Perry on testosterone.
You look good.
But I love Katy Perry. But a motto I heard from her in an interview was she was like, "What is meant for me is meant for me." And that's what I want. I don't want to take other people's stuff because what is meant for me is meant for me. So what is mine and what's going to be given to me from the God or from the universe, it can't be taken away from me, and I can't run away from it. It's going to happen, and it's like meant to happen, and when you believe what is meant for you is meant for you, you have no competition. It's like you're on your own path in your own lane, and it might take longer or it might be really fast, but it's what's yours is yours. And I kind of love that idea. It kind of brings like a calmness to anxiety of like, oh, I should be doing more, or like, oh, I'm not doing enough. It's like, no, you're doing enough. You are enough. Ugh, I wish someone like I had like a parent or a mentor tell me like, you are enough growing up. It could have changed your life. It could have changed.
But hey, that's
your
what
life.
makes us now. So it's a blessing and a curse. We're grateful for what we didn't have because we are now loving ourselves more than what we could have if we did have that love. You know?
Am I? No, I don't know. I don't know if I'm loving myself too much.
You are choosing you.
I am.
So there you go. That's a start.
Yeah, to choosing ourselves.
Yes.
I like that.
To us. To life. To our life.
To life. And isn't it ironic that, especially right now in the time that we're in, it's like we're being told the opposite, and to like, and we're being like constantly being ridiculed and like made fun of. It's like so ironic. It's like I think it'll just make us stronger. Like trying to erase trans or queer people from the internet or from the world would just make us stronger. We've been through this before with race and other communities, sexism. Oh my god, with sexism in particular, it's like we've been through this. You showing us is only gonna make us stronger.
Every day like this
Yeah.
is nothing.
It's like every decade we go back another 20. Like it's up to us. I I'm Gen Z, so I have freedom to be a little dumb. I come from the internet. Gen Z, and they just have a fun. They have like a they have a funness, and they have like a meanness to them, where it's like, yes, I love it, and it's like so it's so representative of like new thoughts and new ideas. Like, I want to see what kind of laws they're gonna make. They're gonna be like free vapes for everyone.
I'll take that. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Then the cool thing about new generations is that the old ones are gonna die off. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Not to like. I mean, I don't think I am, but a part of me is in that old generation because of who I was raised with.
Yeah, I was raised by my grandma most of my life because I had a busy single mother. So I grew up with like older people, and like I talk to people, and they're like, here's the saying, like you could tell if someone was raised by their grandparents or by older people. It's like they're like more calmer, more wiser, more mature. So it's like, now that she said that, like it makes so much sense. Like, I think it's so cool that you had like an older upbringing house. I think that's like, and your like aesthetic of like with Viewz, it's like that's so distinct. That's like it's so like niche, where it's like so like, I love it. It's so niche. I love vintage aesthetics. I'm all about vintage. Like, I'm like stuck in the 80s, even though I was born in the 2000s. Like, but I want to go back now. Like, I think the vibe for this photo shoot, I think we're gonna do like 70s-ish. Like, let's go back another decade, which I love, which I'm excited to do. But I love having a vintage touch to or overlay on all of my art. But I'm more of a pop artist, where it's like pop art. I love like Andy Warhol and like Lady Gaga, where it's like simple, recognizable, the message is right in your face, like quick, but with the like vintage overlay. That's what worked for Lana. She was making pop, following the pop structure in like the late 2010s pop music, but she had like a overcoat of vintage, which separated her.
I think that's something I really loved about her, because she took it back with not just her beat, but the simplicity of making home videos.
And the visual, the hair and the makeup, like in the outfit, it was all like, it was all vintage on purpose.
I don't know which song it is. I think it's.
Oh, Chimey. I know all her songs.
She uses an orchestra for her song. I don't know if it's Born to Die.
Oh, orchestra. She uses a lot of it, but I think it's in Young and Beautiful. It's in Young and Beautiful, and it's in a lot of songs. But she loves that like vintage, like huge sound. She popularized it. But like the real world doesn't want you. Like sometimes, like it's like telling you to change yourself and stuff. So she had to like create a world where she can live in, and where she can like sing beautiful, healing, like alternative songs. So like that's what I love about artists, is that you create the world to live in, that you want to live in, because the real world didn't want you. But if you create a world good enough and like with enough messages, the world will like it. And that's what happened to her. She created a small world that people loved, like really loved. Like she's so like loved, like by the world. Yeah, I'm a Lana-holic.
I came to see her my first time. My wife it was a gift from her.
You sing Lana?
Yeah.
What tour?
She did one here in Sacramento.
Okay, what year?
Like 2020, 2019. Like.
Oh my gosh! Did you go to Norman fucking Rockwell, the tour?
Yes.
I'm leaving. I hate you. She inspired me in the sense that she is a pop art artist, because she followed the same. She done her knowledge, and she done her like her reading, and she studied Marilyn Monroe in the sense that you have your birth name and then you pick a stage name. So she picked, like, her real name's Elizabeth Grant, but she studied pop art and pop culture. She was just like, I need to make a name for myself, like a fake name, and I could create a world around this name. So I'm very inspired by that. Like I know like Stephanie Jeremata, Lady Gaga, Catherine Hudson, Katy Perry. My name, Daisy Bailey, I changed it to my stage name, Daisy Love Wilde. So it's like I love study, and then Norma Jean Baker, Marilyn Monroe. That study of like of a woman like seeing who they are, like on their birth certificate and wanting more and doing more. I love that. It's a certain type of woman and a certain type of artist, but I just love it. It's like the idea is like be a goddess. Don't just be a woman, be a goddess.
I love that because
Amana does goddess, right?
Yeah,
she fucking does goddess.
I love it.
There's a song by Florence and the Machine, Florence Welch, and I think it's on Dance Fever. I think it's one of the first songs. I think it's called maybe Free, I don't know, or King. It's called King. And it's like the idea is like, so she's like really close with her sister. So she was like, the idea is like she was telling her like, oh, I wish I could just like retire and like be like a housewife and get married and have kids. And then her sister would look at her and be like, me and you know both that you would be tired of that by in 3 days.
Yeah.
So I said I would like want to be like a princess and just be like have and like not do anything in life, but a little will last like 3 days. Yeah. Like I need to chase something. Yeah. I'm a chaser. Like I like chasing an idea, collecting an idea, making the idea, sitting with it and completing it and then moving on. Yeah. Like I have a few artist friends and like a compliment they told me is like you actually complete your projects and like finish them. There's a lot of people and a lot of artists that like start a bunch of things but never finish them. Yeah. I learned my knowledge is like if I don't finish it then I'm gonna procrastinate. So I just have to finish it. So it's like let's do it quick. So it's like I like do it, complete it, and then move on. Like I don't, because if I just do it, then I don't allow myself time to procrastinate. So I really I love completing things. The only good thing is about me is that I'll finish you off. So I give great hand jobs. Oh my god. Oh my god, if you follow me, I'll give you a hand job. That'll give me subscribers.
Your numbers are gonna go up.
Yay. I'm a Swiftie, so I love Taylor Swift, and like Taylor Swift's best songs is when she gets her heart broken.
Oh my god, like that red one.
Yes, you need to listen to her newest album. She got broken up by a guy from the 1975, Maddie Haley, and it like shattered her fucking heart. So the songs on there are like so heartbroken. I'm just like, that's the Taylor I love. Yes, yes, I love to me it's about the message first, and like it's not obvious that the message is a trans message, but it's a trans message. Like my stories are trans messages. Like I'm not making it on purpose, but just me as a person, as an artist doing it. It comes off as a trans message, and I'm completely fine with that. That's the point. It's like, trans isn't all I am. It's just part of me. That's just like who I am. But what I do is something else. I'm more than what I learned is like you're more than your name. You're more than what your birth certificate says. You're more than your parents' kid. You're you're more than that. You are like yourself, and yourself is like boundless and like limitless and to an extent ageless.
True.
Timeless. Yes. So it's like you are more than what it says on your driver's license. You are way more than that. And it's like once you start living by that belief, you see the world a little differently, and you are more present and you are more open. And I really thank art for helping me. I needed a channel and I needed a vehicle to help me be myself, and I found that, and I was like, oh, that's what I was needing. If I could give any advice to any queer kids or any beginner artists, it's find a medium for you that works. Have it be music, have it be movies, have it be photography. Find a medium for you and test them all out, but like find a medium, because like you need that, because
Yeah.
like without a medium I felt like useless.
Yeah.
I felt like pointless.
Yeah.
Like I needed a medium, and a medium for me was camera. It was camera, and then it evolved into editing, and evolved into music videos, and it evolved into acting, and it evolved into modeling. I just had to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Like the advice that I give to, like, I usually meet like a lot of beginner artists. I'm like, that are kind of nervous to start because they want to be like professional. They want like expensive cameras, and like they want a lot of schooling. I'm just like, the advice that I took and that now I can give because I took it is like, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
Even if it's bad, and my shit is bad. I've been fucking uploading on YouTube for like 5-6 years now, and I have them all up there. So like, if you want to scroll all the way back, you can see how I look like with the mustache. Like, it's all there. I'm not ashamed of it. It's like I get to see my growth.
Yeah.
But I had to start somewhere. Like, I wouldn't be how I am sitting today, like how I look right now, if I didn't start somewhere.
Yeah.
So it's like, my advice would be just like, just start.
Yeah.
And fail. Like, I am the biggest failure in the world. Like, I failed at everything. But so like, when I fail at something new, it's just like, well, okay, I'm just learning from this. It's not gonna like crush my world if something else fails, you know? Like, I want to be like a representation of failure. I guess it's not like too positive coming out of my mouth, but in the sense that failure isn't an ending.
You can't be scared to fail. You have to accept it, because if you don't, then you're just not gonna. You're gonna think you can't keep going. Yeah. So I gave up on perfect years ago. I'm still trying to like that.
Yeah. No, what I learned is nothing in the world is perfect. Nothing can ever be perfect. It's like, yes, there's mathematical like symmetry, and it can be like perfect and beautiful, but I gave up chasing perfection a long time ago, because I have like a weird bone shape. I'm like born in the wrong body. I have like acne and stuff. So like, perfection is too hard, and perfection is actually very surface. It's very like, it's not deep. It's very like, it's like a Barbie, a plastic doll's perfect. We're not dolls.
Yeah. I learned to express myself through photography, and then it started with the brand, and then now I'm transforming it to videography, which is why I started photography, then cinematography.
I'm excited to like help aid you and like help be a part of that, because I'm more like a visual artist, and I love video format. Like, I love videos. Like, we were talking about how you said you wanted to start a brand that came to you at 13. I remember I had like the curiosity to do it. You know, little kids, like, they always tell their parents like, I want to be a doctor when I grow up, or I want to be a teacher when I grow up. So I asked my mom, I was like, what did I say I wanted to be? And then she said, like, you said one time out of nowhere you wanted to be a director. I'm like, what kid says they want to be, like, that's like weird. Like I didn't even know what a director was until like 5 years ago. Yeah. So like, and then it all made sense. I was like, oh, that's what I'm doing now. So I guess I'm doing what I wanted to do when I was like, since I was a kid. And that to me is like something I know that I'm doing. Like, maybe it's just like a makeup tutorial that I'm uploading, but I'm directing the shit. It's like, that's what I wanted to do. I'm like, that's what I'm doing. It's like, it's not like a 2-hour feature film, but it's like, it's still mine. Yeah. And that's what I like. It's like, nope, this is mine, and this is what I can call my own.
Knowing that you wanted to do this as a child, does it make you proud to fulfill your inner child? Like, I'm gifting this to my little me.
I guess so. And like, I've had a lot of like meditations and a lot of therapy and a lot of inner child knowledge. Like, I learned a lot with you too. Like, I dropped out of college and I signed up for YouTube University. Like, I learned so much from YouTube. Like, you learn so much.
A lot
like, I learned a lot about self-healing. And like, one of my favorites was like Brene Brown, where she talked about like shame, and shame is a killer. and it led me to like the inner child healing, and like the imagery that popped up to me that helped me is like visualize yourself as a child. Like pick a year. For me, I usually pick 5 years old, so I visualize myself as a 5 years old, and that kid is scared. That kid is like confused and like innerly sad. So it's like give that kid, like all of us, we all like. If you're over the age of 5, you can visualize yourself as 5 years old. It's not this one thing. It's not a singular experience. We're all kids. So like, my idea was like visualize yourself as a little kid and start helping that little kid. Start hugging that little kid. Yeah, it's so emotional. Like it's like, but it's so ironic. It's like that little kid is it's still you. Like I still have the same body that I had as when I was 5. It's still the same bigger person. So like start taking care of that little kid. Start mothering that little kid like you wish it was. Start fathering that kid like you wish it was. And it's like building that trust with yourself and start committing to yourself is like really big. And it's like it is very purposeful. Like what I feel like I'm trying to do with art, I feel like I'm trying to do it with purpose, and I just like to have fun. I like to like joke, and I like to have like fun. So I'm aware that I like to maybe add too much meaning into the meaningless of life, but like I'm actually kind of more like a serious personality. But when it comes to art and having fun, it's like, oh, I learned again from my mentor RuPaul. Don't take life so seriously. It's like, okay, don't take it so seriously. Like take it seriously, but not like so seriously where you can't have fun. It's like put on some fucking makeup. Like it's fun. Like put on a wig. Like put on hair extensions. Like don't take like life so seriously. Like have fun, because like you only get 60 years if you're lucky. It keeps getting less and less. So it's like how many years we get to be alive. It's like you're only here for a certain amount of time. Like don't like be so stuck up.
Yeah, I love that because I forget to not be so serious.
Oh, I do too. I
think that I'm an adult and I have all these responsibilities. I have my right.
I have to go be like do adult things and be like an adult.
And when I get too sensitive, I'm like,
And it's ironic though, because once you reach a certain age, let's say 40 or 50, you start doing knowledge of inner child healing, and it's like you're going back. It's like everyone's life goes backwards into like their kid, because you have to like learn that knowledge. I guess it's a soul knowledge. It's like no matter how old you get, you're not gonna be like a full adult. Like you're always gonna have like you're always gonna want to get some more knowledge going back. If you are aware. A lot of people really don't care about knowledge.
I love that you say all of this, because going back to you saying you're Gen Z, and how you grew up with the internet, you used it in like a really good way to teach yourself how to heal, to teach yourself all of this stuff that now you know.
Yeah, everything I've done on the internet is all self-taught. No one taught me any of that. I had a curiosity, and then I like seeked out that information, and like God bless the App Store because I downloaded apps and then I learned to like master them, and now I have like a skill set that I couldn't be taught in school, and it's like it's all self-taught. And you can tell it's self-taught because it's a little rough around the edges. It's the best I can do. It's the best that I can do right now. And that's all I can do is what I can do right now. It's like I'm not gonna stress myself out and like trying to make something perfect or better. I can only do my best that I can do right now, and that's enough for me. That's all I can do. I can't like be hard on myself. It's like I think I heard Lord. Oh God, I fucking love Lord. Lord. I love Lord. Lord's awesome. But the idea, she was talking about like artist concepts, and an artist concept is like an artist uses the tools available to it around itself. That's a true artist. It's like you use the tools around you. Like if you go like 100 years back in time, even more, all you had was like yes, or you had a slab of wood and you had like some like really like heavy acrylic paint. But if you're an artist, you would use that. That's the only medium you have, and you would make something like beautiful. It's like those are your tools that you have in front of you. Living as a Gen Z like child, a child of Gen Z, my tools are the iPhone, YouTube, and the internet. If because I don't come from like rich money and like rich opportunities and like helpful mentors, so I was like, my tools available to me are an iPhone, the App Store. If I'm a true artist, then I'm gonna use the tools in front of me and I'm gonna make something with it, because that's all I could do. And that's like, that really inspired me. It was like, oh, you just use the tools you have in front of you. Like,
that's what you gotta do. And I feel like that's a good advice to starting people, because artists who are starting, they think about, oh, I need the most expensive camera. I need all these lights. I'm like, no, you don't. You just
it's like,
just
it's like I need an expensive camera. Well, like there's
use
like
your phone.
there's an expensive ass camera on your $1,000 iPhone.
Yeah.
Like, use that camera.
Yeah.
Don't just use it to take selfies. Like, use it to make a story. Like, it's
that's what I feel like when I do record with the cameras, I don't get to it as fast as I get to the phone.
Yes. That's what I like about the phone. It's quick. It's easy. I mean, but the quality isn't as good as on camera.
That's the thing that I'm like, I gotta say, you know.
But I do like that you committed to art and you used your money wisely to your tools, and you upgraded your tools. Like, I should probably be upgrading my tools too, like soon. But an iPhone can change your life.
Yes.
It changed a lot of people's lives. Like, it made like people have bought like mansions off the iPhone, like TikTok stars. Like, iPhone can change your life.
I've done a photo shoot with my $2,300 camera, and then I see this other photographer have more clients because she uses her phone and does $50 ones, and I'm like,
wow.
I'm like, whatever. Let me upgrade my vision and do something else. You know, like, props to you, but I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah. No, I think you're doing something right. You guys are in different lanes.
Yeah.
Maybe she's more commercial and you're more artful, and it's okay to be in different lanes. It's like I wish I had like 1 billion subscribers. I don't. I will, hopefully. But I'm not comparing myself to the people that do, because I know it's like what happened to them was meant to happen to them at that certain point in time, and maybe I'm not ready for that yet. So it's like, I'll be ready when I'm ready. I like to think that I'm gearing up, and I hope to. Like, I spent enough years and enough time to be doing this. So I hope that it moves forward. Like, I'm tired of like being on autopilot. Like, I want to slam the pedal. Come on.
One thing I was telling my wife yesterday or a couple days ago, was that, well, you know, earlier when you said you feel things, you feel certain things, but you're not depressed, yet you sound depressed, but you're not. So what I'm getting to is that I was talking to one of my artist friends about doing a video, and he's like, okay, well, write down some concepts. I want to make music videos from your ideas. And I'm like, fuck, I'm stuck. I don't know. And I reached out to him. This is all I told him. I'm tired of this life. And right away he's like, wait, what do you mean?
Yes, that's gorgeous.
And I'm like, I'm not suicidal, I promise. I'm not suicidal. But and I was like, I'm just tired of being an autopilot. Like, I'm tired of just like waking up.
And there's your inspiration and concept right there.
So I'm like, I'm tired, And I was like, after that moment, I stopped smoking. I think I told you I stopped smoking for a while. I cleared up my head. I signed up back to school. I got a fucking job, and I started doing this. For when I started smoking, I'm like, what the fuck is I doing sober? Like, oh my god, like, you know. But it took me to where I am now.
Yes.
And it took me to realize that I don't want to be an autopilot. I want to get back on my little man gears and like control. Yeah. I'm like, okay, well, I can't just be thinking about it. I have to act on it. I have to do this.
Are you ready? Will we correct?
Yeah.
You're weed. Okay, so I was a weed smoker too, and what I learned about weed is that I've done a lot of thinking of what I wanted my life to do, but it was time. It was time for me to drop the joint and actually do what I wanted to.
Yeah.
So I did enjoy weed because it let me like relax and calm down and really like figure out what I wanted to do. But then it overdone its stay, and I was just like, okay, I'm like talking about what I want to do. I need to actually do it instead of just talking about it. It's like there's a difference between like talking about your dreams and actually walking towards them. And but you need to talk about and think about your dreams to get there. Like I liked weed too, but how I dropped it was I wanted to move quicker. I wanted to actually experience I wanted to make the world I wanted to live in. And like I wanted to transition and I wanted to have permission to be myself. And art gave me that permission to put on more makeup, to wear dresses, to do it for the art, and then like it falls into daily life. I really needed that. I really needed art, which is like really cool, and I'm like acknowledging it right now that art really like I don't know if it saved me, but it like it gave me allowance to live like of real life instead of like this fake life that I was like living. And I'm saying that with like pounds of makeup on, where it looked fake, but it's like I needed the permission to be myself. And it sucks because we shouldn't need permission, right? It's like it's ironic, right? It's like it's so weird, like that like mind game, like we like get ourselves trapped in. I've dealt with like a lot of like drug related people or like drug addicts, and it's like once you come to realize that what you're doing is doing harm, like you came to the realization and it's like harmed everything around you. It's like you're aware of it. It's like that awareness is your like ticket to sobriety. It's like, okay, now I became aware of my problem. Am I just gonna avoid it, or am I gonna like face it? And it's like a lot of people pick avoiding it. But it's like if you could face it, then like you will gain a really big self-strength off sobriety. Like I love like sober people. Don't look at my vape. Don't look at my vape. The lesson was like, don't make an inanimate object or a plant a god. Your God is inside you, and your God is in the sky. Don't make this literal dried up weed your God, where it's like you live your life around it. You're spending a lot of money on it, and you're like you're basically making it your God. Like even like harder drugs too. It's like it's all you think about. You need to get it. It's like your God. It's like no. It's like drop it. Your God is inside you. And
I feel like that's talking about drugs. I feel like I'm addicted to photography. I'm addicted to
expression.
I'm addicted to showing expression, and I feel like transitioning from photos, like doing portraiture, to transitioning to doing documentaries. I don't know what's gonna come out of this, but I can't wait to put it.
I know, I'm excited. Let's shoot. We have to prove that we're good.